Lucchesi is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Felix Navarre. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayes racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But they gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Trevor Story.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And he falls behind 0-2. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. Antonio Senzatella will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, number 31.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Mullins stands at second with no outs. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Ready now, Jesse Suk, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One count, and the pitch into center field, line drive, base hit, and the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box, number 6, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Blackman. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Addy Rush. And the anticipation has been high for this at-bat for him and for fans alike. He is a highly touted prospect, and this is his first major league appearance.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
The 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Addy Rush has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Malik Smith the next to hit. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second, and going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a two-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roll. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Orioles 4 and the Rockies 1. At the plate, David Dahl. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye level.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Hayes racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Number 1.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hampson is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And it's fouled away. Wieters stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. In to score, the runner from third. And this looks to be extra bases as a run comes across to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Felix Navar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2. Now in the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Dahl. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse.
So digging in now, Jesse Soup. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 6. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now 6-3.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting, catcher, Addy Rush.
Stepping in now, Addy Rush. Line drive to left. Will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We've played 2 as they've doubled up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Charlie Blackman becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Trevor Story.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in,
Leading
Malik Smith as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Squared that one up just a little late. Smith leads off second with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back at the track, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Adam Warren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A 1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put.
Now batting.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Hayes.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that in. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, George Springer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Got him swinging in the dirt. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now here's the pitch. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Stepping into the box, Jesse Sue. He'll lead things
the
off
Orioles,
as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, number 6. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Digging in once again, Addy Rush. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Soup stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a drive out to left center field. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Soup isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Malik Smith. Hit hard, but foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Liner toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. But he'll ultimately decide against risking it as he hangs on at second base with 2 away now.
Third baseman,
Now at the plate, Jorge Mateo, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto as he drives a liner to right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out. Striding in, Garrett Hampson. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. One away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ryan McMahon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Felix Navarre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Hector Neris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
From the stretch. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Jesse Soup, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 6. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Throw over to the bag, runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Soup rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting, catcher, Addy Rush.
So striding forward now, Addy Rush. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, Matty. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Standing in, Malik Smith. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Blackman hits a little over the 270 mark. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayes has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Smith. Gone!
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Story ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go. First pitch on its way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So coming to the plate, Matt Wieters. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and into the box, Jorge Mateo. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
The third baseman, Jorge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Blackman is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Alberto. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now the 0-1. At third, Arenado. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 4. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. But they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Designated hitter, Felix Nivar.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he pops it up. Shoot onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the...
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder, number 31.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in,
right
Austin
fielder.
Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Wade Davis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
71. Wade Davis.
Standing in now, Jesse Soup as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, number 6. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
First delivery to him on the way. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll return. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
And now pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batter.
So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
David Dahl is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
In now, Hanser Alberto. He was retired
Leading
via the ground ball last time up.
The second baseman, Hanser.
Here comes Seth. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Mancini, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
He's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is there. 2 down. Striding into the box, Jesse Soup.
Jesse Soup.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Matt Wieters waiting on deck. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Hayes racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding in for the Rockies, Matt Wieters. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Still 2-2. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for Colorado. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 16-5 the final in this one tonight. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Lucchesi earned his 5th win of the year and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Antonio Senzatella was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for